man. 122 pounds and 10.5, man. Watch the Good Fellas Sports TV, bro.
Here's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So watch
Good Fellas Sports.
Good Fellas.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking
Right?
at him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
All right, man. Let's talk about the purse bid today between Beterbiev and Marcus Browne was won by Top Rank. So another PBC fighter is gonna have to cross the street and talk about that fight. And also we're gonna talk about Deontay Wilder's new weight gain. All right. Shout out to Bushido Boxing. I see it on his Facebook page. All right. So hold on, let me kind of get situated, man. Get situated. So here we go. So apparently, so it says Beterbiev, Marcus Browne, Top Rank wins purse bid with an offer of $1.1 million. So let's get to it. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? I wonder, like, one of the last times Leader New School even performed something, man. Here we go, yo. Yeah, Tribe Called Quest was crazy, bro. Dope. Rest in peace to Power to Fight Dog. So it says that Keith Iddick wrote this, says that y'all see this? Y'all see it says that, make sure everything copacetic, everything cool. It says the Artur Beterbiev, Marcus Browne bout officially has a promoter record. Bob Abrams Top Rank won the purse bid Tuesday to earn the right to promote their WBC light heavyweight, title fight. The bidding process was conducted virtually by the WBC. Top Rank's winning bid $1.1 million. The only other offers made by TGB, which offered $1 million on behalf of Al Haymon Premier Boxing Champions. The date of Beterbiev Browne battle will be determined by Top Rank, which co-promotes Beterbiev and has exclusive content deal with ESPN. The WBC 70-30 split will benefit Montreal's Beterbiev 16-0-16 knockouts, who won the WBC 175-pound championship when he stopped previously undefeated Alexander Usvik in the 9th round of October 2019 unification fight in Philadelphia. Beterbiev's purse will be $773,000 plus dollars. Was it $773,500,000? Staten Island's I didn't know Marcus Browne was from Staten Island. He will earn $331,000 and $500,000. He should come out to Wu-Tang. Ain't nothing with. He come out to something. All right, so Browne, yeah, okay, it's pretty good for Browne. I don't know his purse. His purse wasn't high enough for them to make it 60-40 like Sean Porter's. But Browne, 30-year-old, is the mandatory challenger for Beterbiev, WBC lightweight title. Russian-born Beterbiev has also owns the IBF. Beterbiev, 36, most recently stopped Germany's Adam Deniz in 10th round of the IBF mandated match March 20th at Ice Palace, something in Moscow. Can't pronounce this K word. Defeating Deans 21-2-11 fulfilled Beterbiev mandatory duties with the IBF because visa issues prevented IBF original obligatory, challenger Beterbiev titles. China's Ming Fenglong 16-0-10 knockouts from traveling abroad to box. Beterbiev Browne has only fought once since John Pascal upset in 2019. 2012 U.S. Olympian appointed journeyman Denis Grachevich 20-14-1, 11 unanimously in a non-televised 10-year rounder April 21st from the Sharon Auditorium and Exposition Center in L.A. Russia's Gravich has 1-7 his past 8 fights. Browne's previous appearance, Quebec's Pascal 35-6-1, 20-19 contest, beat Browne by technical decision after 8 rounds of scheduled 12 round for Browne's WBA interim light heavyweight title at the Barclays Centers in Brooklyn. Browne couldn't answer the bell for ninth round that night due to a significant cut over his left eye, which was caused by accidental clash of heads during the 8th round. And also, John Pascal popped high, so it's really like we don't even know if Pascal was on that shit or not. So Browne really, in my opinion, shouldn't have no loss on his resume. So let's talk about that real quick. So Browne shouldn't even really have a loss on his resume. But so we don't have a date yet. But you know, Browne debuted 2012. So what's that? 9 years he since he turned pro. So what? He turned pro like at 2021, and he finally getting a real title shot. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this may be his last title shot. I mean, he been a contender for the longest, bro. Let's be real. To me, he lost a Hot Rod fight. This fight right here, that Beterbiev destroyed Hot Rod. That was like one of the first PBC fights I remember. Then he beat some solid guys. His resume is pretty good for a guy who really never had a title shot. I don't believe in the WBA title being a title shot. And when this division was at its weakest, he didn't capitalize on getting a title shot. Or he had some issues with getting in trouble. But this is huge for him, man. This is huge for him. This is a winnable fight, even though he ain't fought since 2000. He fought once 2020 versus a guy who had like several losses at cruiserweight, technically. But this is huge for him, man. This is a huge fight for him, man, because he win this fight, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be the money train. He's gonna make $1 million paydays. So I mean, you got Beterbiev, who ain't been looking his best. I think the time might be right for him to get this win. It might be right. Browne got a big punch. He showed he can take a punch, but this, he gotta be focused. He gotta be focused, and if he ain't focused, man, he gonna get ran out that ring. Keep messing with his baby mama, keeping himself in the street. They need to remove him, put him in the desert or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Put him in the desert, man. So he can be focused. He got wins over Felix Valero in the amateurs, Yamaguchi Falcoa, Anthony Sims. He got wins over there's Steven Snow Cold Nelson. He got wins over Steven Nelson in the amateurs. So he got some notable victories. So now it's time for him, man, to put it all together. He put it all together. He might be the best. He might be the best light heavyweight out there. He got the skills. He's sharp. He got the athleticism. Oh, I thought I had it on the screen. He got all that. He just got to stay out the fucking streets. Hold on. He just got to stay out the streets. He stay out the streets, man. It's all good. Big win. I mean, he got some really good wins. He really banged Badu Jack out his frame. He shouldn't. He cut Badu Jack head pretty bad. He should have been on his title shot after that. A real title, not that fake shit that he got. And now he going against somebody where he got what? He's 6'1.5", 75.5-inch arms. Now he going against somebody that's 5'11.5", 73-inch arms. So he should keep this fight on the outside. The guy was only 16 fights compared to his what? Compared to his 25 fights. So he got the ring experience, and he got some power to bring to himself. But Beterbiev got that power that can be generated in a short area. He got power that can be generated to end his shots. He got power that can be generated in the pocket. So really fighting Beterbiev, it ain't no real safe place. But the safer place for him is to maintain his jab for Marcus Browne and put his combinations and get up out there, use his foot speed, and make Beterbiev catch him in that ring. Sometimes he got to push Beterbiev back, and sometimes he got to make Beterbiev cut off that ring. And if he able to keep Beterbiev off balance and not get caught, he should win it. He should be able to win this fight. But it's easier said than done. Hot Rod, a guy who I thought that beat Marcus Browne, he tried to do that with Beterbiev. He tried to kind of fight him and then move out the way, but Beterbiev just has an ability to make you fight. He just can cut that ring off and he get to drag you into a war. But you got to be on the outside. You got to move. You got to make him cut that ring off. Also you got to fight him. Sometimes you got to throw punches, push him back, and then reset. You don't get too fucking greedy. But at 36 years old, it may be time. It may be time. We know Dimitri Bivol don't get none of the he don't get none of the backlash for ducking Beterbiev. For some reason, people don't like Beterbiev. Kind of putting him in that Crawford dislike. People don't like Crawford because he don't speak to everybody. Spence do. But, that's the issue. People don't want to speak to him. People don't like him, whatever reason it is for him. But he lost to Usyk twice in the amateurs, as you can see right here and right here. Other than that, he was bodying niggas, bodying niggas. He had a lot of amateur fights, plus more than that. They don't record every amateur fight, so he got some miles on him. One thing about him, people say he's slow, but when he punches you, it's explosive. So, like I said before, I favor Beterbiev in that fight, but it might be time. It might be the time for Marcus Browne to strike height in that fight. Let's talk about Deontay Wilder. Okay, hold on. Let's talk about Wilder. Hold on real quick. So apparently Wilder been putting on some weight. Hold on. Apparently Wilder been putting on some weight. So hold on. So apparently, you know, Millie Scott said he gonna come in anywhere from, I think he said 230 to 240 pounds. Apparently he been getting a lot bigger. And like I said before, like with Alexander Usyk and AJ, when AJ, and this is a little bit different because Tyson Fury is a real heavyweight. When Tyson Fury accommodated Usyk and moved down in weight, we should have knew Usyk. It was a problem when AJ started cutting down the weight. He in trouble. So, you know, for Deontay Wilder to be trying to, you know, move up and accommodate Tyson Fury, you know, it's never good when you got to put on weight, especially when you put it on the top. That's gonna make him slower. His advantage is his speed. You know, they probably thinking that. You know, I don't like his strength and conditioning coach. I just say that right now. It ain't nothing personal. I don't like his strength and conditioning coach, but you know, remember he had that. You know, he putting on the weight. When is this? September 8th. He putting on the weight. And like I said before, he should have put that weight on his base. He's not a fleet of foot fighter. We was talking about him putting on weight and on his legs, and people said that'll make him slower. Putting weight on top is gonna make you slower. Putting weight on your core and your leg, or putting weight on your legs, your hips down low, that's not gonna slow him down. Only heavyweight that got feet is Usyk for real. That you gotta worry about. When you talking about Deontay Wilder, why would he put all that weight on his top? Your base is where you generate power. That's gonna make the right hand. That's gonna make the left hook. That's gonna make the overhead right. Whatever you want to talk. That's the way to put weight on. And I knew he was in trouble for this fight when he was bench pressing like 300-400, whatever it was. When he was bench pressing all that weight. You know, I tell people every summer, don't let the bench press hype you up and get your ass whooped. The bench press is cute. The bench press has no value. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about pull-ups, delts, traps, squats, sit-ups, deadlift, front squats, those have value. Those are where strength comes from. Crunches. Anything to do with the shoulders, the core, you know, the biceps is cool. They gonna come. You don't have to do curls. You don't have to do the little tricep shit. You don't have to do that. That's gonna come with you doing everything else. You know, that's gonna come. You bench pressing, that's just showing me that you don't know what the fuck you doing. And if they was just doing that for show, cool. But he put all that weight on top. That weight should have been going on his legs. They should have been doing leg day 2 times. And it's hard when you're training for a fight. But that's how important your legs is. He would have put that weight on his legs and worked on his core. Continue to work on his core. He probably would have had a better chance at performing at optimum level in this fight. But you putting that weight on top, that's not where power come from. Your power starts from your toes all the way to your arch, to your ankles, to your calves, all the way up your thigh and all that shit. You know, all high upstream, all that. Doing the hip exercises, doing the core. You know, it just all he need to do is push-ups, and he gonna get himself in trouble. That's not gonna help him putting all that weight on, bro. That's gonna make you tired even faster. He should have just worked on being around 220. Worked on 220. If you was gonna do that, just do what you was doing before, which is add more conditioning and more miles and more jump rope. That's it. He should have just did that. But putting on that weight, man, that's not gonna keep Tyson Fury the fuck up off you. That's not gonna keep Fury up off you. What's gonna keep Fury up off you is skill. But if we talking physical, it's them legs. Once your legs go, you don't have power. Wilder ain't generating power from his arms. You know what I'm saying? You know, he might be, but if he generating power the right way, you know what I'm saying? What is it? It's like Byron Scott, don't it? That's Byron Scott. See, look how big he got right here. That's not gonna help that right hand power. Shout out to Byron Scott, Laker great. You know, that's not gonna help him. And I can be wrong. Like I said, when AJ started accommodating the cut weight for Usyk, we should have knew he was in trouble. Especially when Usyk came in at 220, 221. We should have knew he was in trouble. But him bench pressing and doing all that shit at the top, like I said before, man, I hope I'm wrong. But I spoke my mind when he did the Mark Breland and all that. I just spoke my mind, being honest. I'm a straight shooter. I ain't like that shit. But like I said before, I'm not in this camp. But I don't like his strength and conditioning coach. I think plenty of people would agree with me. I don't like his strength and conditioning coach, but like I said before, anybody that tell you in boxing not to run miles and encourage you not to run miles, you don't know what the fuck you doing. Anybody that told him to put all that weight on the top of his torso, his hip and up above his hip, they don't know what the fuck they doing. True power comes from the stomach on down. That's power. Everything else is cute. Everything else is cute. If he's gonna put 20 extra pounds, 10 extra pounds, what he come in the first? If he's gonna put the extra weight on, it should have been in the ass, the hips. My bad. But then, I don't even know where I left off at. Hold on real quick. That's my issue with him. You put on 18 and a half pounds, whatever it was, from this fight to that fight. If you felt that you truly won that fight, why you putting more weight on? Why you putting more weight on? Look at this. 231, 212 and a half. Why? That's my problem. Hold on. That's my problem. You should just if you weren't gonna put that weight on your legs, you should have just came in at you should have just came in what you weigh in 219. Look at that. Lean, mashed the bottle. That's one of the reasons that he lost the first fight that nobody talked about. That's one of the reasons he lost the first fight. The weight. He did not look before. It wasn't that the costume was too heavy. Mark Breland spiked his water. He didn't put the weight on the right way. He shouldn't have put the weight on. He shouldn't have put the weight on. But guess what? It is what it is. You trying to keep up with Tyson Fury. You're not trying to win. He already won in the fight. When you come in at 240, you put all that weight on the top. That's not gonna keep. That don't make you strong. The reason why a pitcher pitch fast, not only in mechanics, but your legs. Your legs is the key. Bench press ain't shit. Your legs and your core. But we'll see on Sunday. On Saturday. Well, it'll probably be Sunday when we get the results. I could be wrong. Maybe they know what they're doing. But when he said he didn't run distances, he didn't jump rope, it is what it is. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All my social media links are in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, Facebook, and Instagram and Facebook group. You want to advertise your channel, video request, chop it up. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description going beneath your screen is in the description by way. Please want to donate, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the love, support. Check the heavyweight boxing playlist out. Peace. And also the boxing playlist.